On the eve of destiny, Hien understands what he must do for Doma. On second thought, Lavenza, I ask that you return to the House of the Fierce without me and tell Alphino to call the others together for a meeting. It is imperative that the Kojin emissary be in attendance as well. I shall join you anon. Oh, I'll just... No, not Namai. No! Stop it. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'm just not in the greatest of moods today. And, you know, this kind of quote-unquote busy work has just rubbed me the wrong way or something. Oh, there you are. I saw you leave with Lord Hien earlier. Where is he? Because, again, I'm enjoying the story. It's just... I think, again, it's like I'm looking forward to doing Doma Castle. And, like, kind of, you know, showing it to me with the plan earlier and then taking it away, you know, just rubbed me the wrong way. And he just still has the same thing to say. I don't know, it's just an interesting thing why they choose to update some people's dialogue, but not everybody's. I mean, at least of these main characters. During the rebellion, the Imperials turned to their agents among the shinobi, and through their treachery were many of my comrades slaughtered. We few who survived have not forgotten that day. The memory of it has spurred us never to neglect our training, that we might be ready to administer revenge. Lord Hien wishes to discuss the details of our plan. Very well. If he insists, I shall summon the others at once. As for the Kojin, I believe one of their emissaries was already en route. Nevertheless, I shall contact them to make certain.
May I present the Blue Kojin's emissary?
Greetings and well met, old friends. The Elder sends his regards.
Soroban, it's good to have you with us.
If, you might humor me. Thank you for coming, Soroban. Doubtless you have already been informed of our plans and the role we would have your people play. However, I seek your counsel as a Kojin of the Blue. Be it by spell or siegecraft, could your forces destroy the underwater foundations of Doma Castle's outer wall?
Explosives coupled with a few incantations. Yes, that might produce sufficient force. Such a thing could indeed be done.
Then I wish to revise the plan. Instead of assisting the Confederacy in securing the Enclave, I would have the Kojin advance upstream beneath the water and breach a segment of the outer wall. I mean to flood Doma Castle.
Scorched earth.
My lord, the castle is a sacred symbol, the very heart of our nation. To destroy it is unthinkable, unconscionable. You cannot do this.
I can and I will if it improves our chances. By flooding the castle, we remove the better part of their forces from the field and force Yotsuyu to retreat to the highest levels of the keep. Tell me that is not a worthwhile trade.
But my lord, that castle was entrusted to you by your father, and his father before him. I say to you again, it is the heart of our nation.
No, the people are.
Stone walls do not a nation make, my friend. Her people do. And as long as we yet live, we can rebuild. So let us only think of this battle, of victory here and now. For without that, we have no future.
I see that you are resolved, Lord Hien, and I would not presume to gainsay your decision.
I will inform the Elder of your revised stratagem and instruct our sappers to make ready.
Our preparations are all but complete. Once we receive word from our Kojin allies, we shall set our plans in motion. We shall fight, and we shall prevail.
Yeah, I think I look forward to... Again, there's a lot I don't remember. It's all just kind of little bits and pieces. I know I have not run Doma Castle in a very long time. But from what I do remember of it, like, it feels like a proper, like, siege of a castle. And I just look forward to that. It's a good story, everything that happens, you know, what I do remember of it. It is unorthodox, but I am in no position to speak against it. Well, yeah, and it's kind of, it's doing the unexpected. You know, it's doing something that the enemy would not think you would do at all. And so it's gonna, what is that expression? Like, put them on their back foot or whatever? Or put them on their heels, or... No plan is perfect, and there is ever room for improvement. I expect my comrades will be refining their approach until the moment they begin. In case you are unaware, the other Jonin will lead the assault on the moon gates, not I. My place is at Lord Hien's side. If there's nothing else, I'll head back to Namai. Suranuki's working hard, and Issei's doing what he can to help. But maybe there's more that I can do too. He was like a different person when he began hammering those plates. Younger, brighter, full of life and hope. I didn't pick the quest up from Hien. Thank you for accompanying me earlier. 'Twas in that moment of clarity that I understood what we needed to do. I know, I'm sure I'll have more to say on it later, but I know a lot of people complain about Lise, and I think I've mentioned that. And so far, I feel like her story arc has been really good. Like, it's not like she's done a whole lot, but you can tell she's learning a whole lot through, you know, our journey through Othard and into Doma and all that. I just think it's been really good. The plan is set, and all that can be done has been done. Rest and relaxation are now paramount, for tomorrow we may die. Have you two not done enough? Will you not pause a moment to gather yourself on the eve of our grand design? Go not unto battle with weary eyes or lingering regrets, my friend. Check on Alize. We are fast approaching that moment when all is in order and we have naught to do but wait, frustrating as it is. Well, when the time comes, I wish you the best of luck. Oh, and remember, no noble sacrifices or anything similarly stupid. Of course not. Yeah, I couldn't... To me, I really enjoy getting those little extra pieces of dialogue from the characters. I couldn't imagine just going straight to, like, the quest objectives. Soroban informs me that his sappers will be ready within the day, which means that we can proceed as planned and attack Doma Castle tomorrow. Considering the key role you will play, I think it only prudent that you refrain from further labors and rest until tomorrow. Agreed? Thank God. And it's interesting in the fact that there's dialogue, like noting, like, hey, okay, you need to take a rest now. It seems like they wanted to invoke that. It maybe not as much of a feeling as I had had over all these quests, but they wanted to invoke some of that so they can then say, okay, you've done enough, rest. So you read this dialogue and go like, okay, thank God. What will you say? Far be it from me to refuse. No rest for the righteous. I'm going to say far be it from me to refuse. Because it's very much more apt for how I'm feeling now. We shall speak again in the morning. Take care, my friend. On the eve of destiny. Hells yes. Let's do this. Ooh. Cutscene even. An introspective moment.
You're awake. I was just, well, they threw me out, actually. Told me I needed to get some sleep. Ready for the big day. Not long now, eh? I'm nervous, of course, but I also feel like I didn't know where I was going, but maybe, finally, something's gonna change, you know? Really, really change. And when the dust has settled, we'll see what we've won, and what we've lost. I'm going to give it my all tomorrow. Everything I've seen and felt, I won't let it be for nothing. Right, off to bed. Don't want to overdo it, and neither should you. Oh, but before you sleep, you should look in on Elfino and Alize. Quietly, of course.
I remember this now. They're like asleep, leaning on each other.
Ha! Another restless soul. Come, come. Raise a glass to freedom.
Good. Good. I shall be interested to know her thoughts on the matter.
Ah, that's enough, Gosetsu. You'll not convince anyone with your drunken ramblings. We've talked about this, all of us. We are flooding the castle tomorrow, and that's the end of it.
I know. I accepted your decision, and I do not intend to go back on my word. Nevertheless, as the battle draws near, I cannot help but recall our many travails, and it fair compels me to speak. all my time serving as a leader of men, there are two failures which haunt me to this day. The first, a defeat at the hands of the Empire 25 years past, and the subsequent imprisonment of your father. Long did I consider offering up my life in atonement, until Lord Kyan allowed at last to receive visitors called for me, of all people. For my unborn child, he said. For my dearest Shun. Live. My second failure, of course, was the betrayal of that self-same command. When in the rebellion I failed to protect not only Lord Kyan, but Lord Hien too. That I yet live, having known such disgrace, is an affront to the Kami themselves. Yet you, all of you, saw fit to grant this shameful creature, this failure, another chance. To serve a greater purpose.
You're drunk, Gosetsu. Go to bed.
Thank you for pitying an old fool.
Now, it is far too soon for that. Save your tears for the morrow. You may be sure we will have ample cause to shed them, be they for joy or despair. Even that sounds morose. We who yet walk the path should not think too much on the destination. When the hour arrives, we shall welcome what comes with open arms. He is right about one thing, though. We have you and yours to thank for this chance. All debts will be repaid. On that you have my word. But first we must live past tomorrow, no? If you've no intention of sleeping, Yugiri, you may as well join us.
Forgive me, my lord. I did not mean to... if that is your will.
It's a beautiful story. It kind of reminds me of the campfire with Alize, Urianger, and Ysael before going to Zenith. Thank you for watching this video. Tonight's stream was really good. We finished up the Doma section of 4.0 Stormblood, and we're now back into Garabanya, where things are starting to heat up. So if you've enjoyed this video and want to see more, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you want to come join me live, the link to my Twitch is in the description down below. Thank you again for watching, and have a good one.